Commander Holly Show. So here I am in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. It's very pretty. I'm at my friend Julie's house, and we're gonna go to the Raptor Center. Oh, there's their dog. I think his name, no, that's not Emmett. There's another dog named Emmett. They have two dogs. Emmett, I always forget his name. Irwin. Irwin, that's your name. Anyway, look how pretty it is. So pretty. I want to go tromping through these bushes. Look, flowers. Hey guys, you like being dogs? Do you like being dogs? You do like being dogs. Yes, you do. Oh, being a dog is the best. It is the best. You guys want the ball? Okay. Okay. You ready? Okay. Go get it. Hey everyone! This is Adam. Say hi, Adam.
Hi, Adam.
We're in a Jeep right now. I think this is how we're getting to the Raptor Center. Where there's
we're
birds.
Basically in a Jurassic Park Jeep going to see raptors. So
yes.
You tell
I'm
me
so excited.
How cool
I also have my adventure vest on, so we're getting ready for adventures. Oh, we're gonna go do that. Adam started a YouTube channel. I told him he should. He plays amazing guitar. It's your guitar, right?
My guitar, yeah, it's music.
Yes. What's your channel, Adam? You're very talented. Tell the Tweethearts your channel.
I think it's Adam Schneider Music.
Okay, I'll have to find it.
Just YouTube Adam Schneider, Isn't She Lovely? It's on there.
Okay, cool.
It's not the best video, but it's
Shush you. It's sure it's great.
It's beautiful.
I'm sure it's
you
great.
are all beautiful, and she loves you very dearly. I'm sure. And she talks about it all the time.
I do. It got dark again, so that was weird, but that's okay.
I think she's referring. Are you referring to the conversation?
The Jeep door is so loud. All right, we're ready to go.
All right, folks.
Here we go.
Hey, tweets.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the Jurassic Park car.
That's right.
Look at this. Oh, trees.
There's a dinosaur.
Ah! There was a sign that said, "Meet live birds." How exciting. Whee, a barn. It's an osprey. He's so cool.
It's really fun when they'll just all of a sudden, you know,
It's awesome.
just bust down his birds.
Birds.
Brief intro of who these birds are. Today we have two hawks and an eagle sitting out here. This is Ruby. She's a red-tailed hawk that was struck by a vehicle in Northern California back in '04. She was just getting her red tail at the time, so that tells us she was about 2 years old. Most red-tailed hawks have kind of a banded black and brown tail until they're 2. So that's a cool thing because we actually know her age that way. So she hatched around '02. She's about 14 this year. Is that your peeps?
Yep.
Yay! And so anyway, so struck by a vehicle and had a minor wing injury that healed quite well, no issues. Got ready to release her back to the wild over in California, and when they let her go, she went about 30 yards and then landed on the ground and wouldn't go any further.
Oh.
So they walked over and scooped her up, and when they brought her back in, they realized, oh, by the way, they're not potty trained. When they took her back to the vet, they realized, oh, well, she can fly wherever she wants to go, but she had lingering head trauma, and it left her with bad vision.
Oh no!
So typically, a red-tailed hawk can see a mouse moving from 10 stories up. And this bird, based on the evidence that I see when we offer her food or change her perching, I get the impression she can see about 15 feet well. Anything beyond about 15 feet, she tends to get quite disoriented trying to get there. So she's not a candidate for release. The injury is permanent but not painful. So both of her eyes have limited vision, though she's by no means blind. She certainly sees when we're around nearby. Red tails come in 13 different color morphs. So some are dark. Most of you guys are probably from places where they're light on their chest. And so that's kind of why Ruby's here as an education animal. And the way to look at all the birds that you meet today, the way we try to treat these birds, these are wild animals. We try to give them dignity and respect as wild animals, but we recognize that they cannot go back to the wild, and that's not their choice. They're here because they won't succeed in the wild. So their new job, that one is a hot mess. We'll explain that one.
Oh no.
Their new job, all these birds, their job is to teach. So normally their job is to balance an ecosystem. Now their job is to teach. And the best thing you can do to show respect to these animals is to try to learn as much as you can about them, take their pictures and tell your friends, because that gives them a purpose in life. That gives them something to do. So if they can't be out keeping mice out from under your kitchen sink, the least they can do is still have a job, right? Everybody has a purpose. Everything has a purpose. And that's the job of these guys now.
Such a good job.
Think of that anytime you run into an animal in captivity, there's two ways to approach it. Pity or a learning opportunity to make the wild populations stronger. So her job is to make wild red-tailed hawks have a better chance, because you'll learn about them and you'll understand more when you see them out in the wild. So Gus here is 11 years old. This bird hatched in Wyoming, and he hatched in 2005. He's 11 this year. Unfortunately, something happened to Gus in the nest. We presume that mom or dad might have stepped on him.
Oh no.
Don't know for sure. Maybe mom or dad brought food back that stepped or landed on him. Maybe a sibling fought with him. Either way, his right wing broke near his elbow in his first few days of life, and then it healed that way. So he cannot open his elbow. But the way that humans knew something was wrong is that he had a sibling, and when the sibling fledged out of the nest, Gus didn't go. So the guy that owned the ranch called Game and Fish and said, something's up with this baby eagle. Mom and dad are still feeding it, but the other one's gone, fledged. And so Game and Fish came. Sure enough, as soon as they got him in hand, they realized that right wing's a lot lower. By the time they x-rayed and looked, it's a permanent injury that can't be fixed. He was broken at the growth plate, his humerus is too short, and his elbow's frozen.
How do they get him out of the nest?
Carefully. So they have to scale up a rock face where the nest is. The good news is the parents, while the parents might make a stink and be loud, the parents are not going to actively defend the babies, because if the parents die, everybody dies. But if the parents live, then more babies will come next year. So the parents will, if it's a smaller predator, the parents might try to defend the babies. But in the case of something like a human, they'll sit in the tree and yell about it, but they're not going to dive bomb the human or anything like that. But the babies, the problem is he's been this size since he was 13 weeks old. So you got to go up in there with some gloves on, and you don't hesitate, because they kill with their feet. Their power is in their talons. Wow. And so you got to get up in there and grab a hold of those feet as fast as you can, or you're gonna. If they latch on, there's no getting them off with any tool. You got to get them if they latch on and don't want to let go, you take them to a vet and have them put under gas and put to sleep, and then you can pry their feet open. And I've only made it halfway to the vet once. I did get halfway to the vet once with a red-tailed hawk attached to my hand. Before it finally let go on its own. So we didn't have to sedate it, but it's good times, So golden eagles are pretty cool. They're an open plains hunter. These guys are found over the open sage, and they like to eat a lot of mammals. They'll eat sage grouse. They are ambush hunters, right? So they're coming in, soaring high, locating the food, and they're coming in hot, coming in at them with a lot of power. And the back talons on these birds is called the halix, and the halix is their stabbing talon. So they're going to try and stab and incapacitate the prey with those, wrap the other 3 talons around and squeeze. They're known to do things like knock bighorn sheep off of a cliff. They're known to do things like take down young pronghorn antelope and coyote. In Mongolia, there's a sweet new documentary about the little teenage girl that's doing the golden eagle hunting competitions in Mongolia, where those birds are trained to take down wolves. So this is not a bird that you treat with casual attention. This is one that golden eagles are probably they are likely the most powerful raptor that we have here in the United States in terms of grip strength. So we do have a dynamometer. I'll let you guys test your grip strength. You've done your yoga, you're nice and relaxed. We'll see how that goes. Most of you, I'm guessing, will not grip more than, maybe even some of you guys might get 160 or even 165. That's 100. That's PSI in your hands. These guys have tested over 2,000 PSI. So I always say the dynamometer is to test your grip weakness, not to test your grip strength.
I love his kiddie pool.
So there is actually a minor story behind this. Normally we give our eagles the big blue kiddie pools, and we always double them up so that their talons don't puncture through. Well, Gus, when I moved here 1.5 years ago, he had this tiny green pool to bathe in, this tiny green pan, and it wasn't big enough. It was smaller than that thing, and he would get in it and and I'm like, that's embarrassing. But I tried to give him a big blue kiddie pool, and he thought something about the color. He thought it was trying to kill him. I can't explain it. So I offered several times last summer. I'm like, here's a pool, you can bathe in it, it's great. And he's like, ah! So I had already changed his substrate from gravel to sand. I had changed the type of equipment he was wearing. I had changed his diet. I'd already done all these things, and birds that have tiny brains hate change. So I said, fine, you can have your tiny little green pool for this summer, but next summer it's on. So at the beginning of this summer, when it was warm enough to give them water again like this, they don't typically drink this water, they bathe in it. So they don't need it year round when it's cold. So come summer again, I tried the blue pool once. No, 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 not gonna happen. So this is our compromise. It's a sandbox. You have to make sure the googly eyes are facing away. But it's green, so he'll actually get in it if they. But it's a little smaller than the blue one, but it's green and bigger than the blue one. So there's always a story. We kind of formally got the name Teton Raptor Center around 2010, and we leased this property from the Jackson Hole Land Trust. So we don't lease all of it. We lease this is the old horse barn, and our intern Sarah, or Summer, she's our rehab tech now. She was our intern, lives upstairs. We have our admin offices. The two smaller barns are closed in the summer because we're treating so many patients right now. But one of those barns houses the Edward and our clinic, and then there's a barn behind it for the patients.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no, it's so cute.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Look how she looks.
Oh, you're very ferocious today.
Oh no. She's so ferocious.
Is she
I know.
the deaf one?
She wants to go. No, no, no. Our barn owl is deaf. She has a day off. This is called an eastern screech owl.
Never seen an eastern one.
The gentleman who, it's really after the Megan Burt Rains Foundation.
Hello.
It's a foundation here in town that
Oh my gosh.
helps raise money for conservation.
I know.
So we don't know how old
Duty.
Rain is. This bird came to us actually in June this year. She's a pretty.
Oh no.
So yeah, so owls can go 270 degrees with the neck.
Wow.
Yeah, they can go 270. If they go 360, they could do it, but only once, right?
Aw.
So they can go 270. They can go 270. So and they can go 270 in each direction, which is pretty cool. So they can turn one way and look over the other shoulder, turn the other way and look over the shoulder.
Little Rain.
And if you think about it, turning their neck that far, that actually pinches off their carotid artery. So if you were to try to turn your neck that far, eventually you would pass out from it. At Teton Raptor Center, our mission is to advance raptor conservation in 3 ways. So our #1 priority here is that we want wild birds in the wild. Hands down. That's our goal. Wild birds in the wild doing their job. Raptors help us in 2 ways primarily. Having them outside every day without even talking to them or addressing them, they're helping you out. How are raptors helping you every day? Pest control, right? So they do 2 things to help with pest control. 1, they control the overall numbers. So they're eating the chipmunks, the squirrels, the rats, the rabbits, the mice. They're keeping everything out from under your kitchen sink, out from your boot, out from your whatever when you're trying to go out and about. So they do that just through sheer number control, but they also control diseases. So raptors, being birds, they cannot catch or transmit distemper. They can't catch or transmit rabies. They can't catch or transmit fleas. So all of those things, if they feed on a raccoon, if a great horned owl takes out a young raccoon that's rabid, not only can the bird not get rabies, the rabies can't be transmitted to anything else. So they stop the disease. So that keeps your pet safer, that keeps us safer, it keeps the environment cleaner. And typically, yes, these animals are incredibly powerful, predacious hunters, but they're also lazy and they go for the easy kill. So they're taking the weak, they're taking the young, they're taking the sick out of the environment. So they help us every day. So we want the wild birds to be in the wild, providing that natural balance. If I'm a farmer, I don't have to spray pesticides on my crops if I have a healthy population of kestrels. Because kestrels feed on the crop-eating insects, the grasshoppers and all that good stuff. So if I'm a farmer, I'm just going to put up a bunch of nest boxes and let nature do its thing instead of having to spend all that money on pesticides. And the humans are happier because they're not consuming the pesticides, right? So everybody wins. Kind of a fun treat. This little guy is 12 weeks old.
Aww.
His name is Hunter. He is an immature peregrine falcon. And peregrines are super cool. These are the fastest animals on Earth. This behavior right now is what he would be doing in the wild. So he'd be on the cliff ledge, on his nest at this age. At this age, he'd have already been out and about flying and hunting a good bit. But this is him basically practicing, warming up for learning to fly. Going back to 1988. We know that his granddaddy
I'm gonna see how
is the
strong I
peregrine
am.
falcon on the Capitol building in Lincoln, Nebraska. So his granddaddy's a senator. He's
67.
We know that
Ow,
he
I
has
hurt my
23
guts.
siblings. Russian version of a boreal forest, Taiga. And this bird was named, they're found in the boreal forest. So this is the great gray owl. And this is the southernmost habitat, like we were talking about for great grays. And we are doing research with great gray owls. So this bird is a classic example of how all three of our pillars work together and support each other. So on June 17th, our team went out to band a nest with 4 great gray owls in it. And when they entered the clearing where the nest was, they realized that the nest had been preyed upon by a black bear. And one of the babies they never found, one they found dead, and then there were 2 babies alive in the nest. And this was one, and then the other one. So the other one they fitted with a radio transmitter, and they put a band on it. They got this one in hand and got ready to put the bands on its leg, and realized that its right wing was broken. So, and there was a really clear hole where a bear canine had.
Oh no.
And it broke. So they have the same bones in their wings that you have in your arms. So when they fold them up, this up top, that's their wrist. And then they have the radius ulna between the wrist and elbow, just like we do. And the radius and ulna were broken. So they brought the bird in, and we took it to Dr. Heather so we could sedate it and try to set the bones. But when I was there, and when she sedated this bird, she tried to move it, and there was no move in those bones. They were already calloused over. So bird bones heal about 5 times faster than yours. So if you have to wear a cast for 5 weeks, they're at the same point of healing after 1 week. So this guy had, unfortunately, girl, we think she's a girl. Her feathers are being tested too. We'll know by the end of the week if she's a boy or girl.
She's gonna be so pretty.
So she's actually, her tail is essentially full length. So great gray owls are the tallest owls in North America, but they only weigh half as much as a great horn. They're all feathers. So you see how long the tail is. It's super long. She's going to get fluff on top of her head another 3 or 4 inches. Her feathers. That's why she's got the mutton chop look going on right now. All that is going to fill into this huge facial disc on top of her head. So every day when I look at her, there's a new, like one of these, and there's one right in the middle, square in the middle of her head. Do you see it?
That's what it's all going to be like.
Yeah, well, and longer. So this bird's going to gain probably another 3 inches in height. I mean, she's already full grown. It'll be all feathers. But so yeah, so right now, literally right now she's got kind of like angry eyebrows going on. Like every day her eyebrows are bushier and oh yeah. So it's a very special treat to get to meet a great gray owl. It is probably a once in a lifetime opportunity to meet a great gray owl at this age. To see one at this age, unless you're part of our research team, is almost impossible.
That's amazing.
So,
Oh, hello.
Thing you've ever seen in your life, make sure you absorb and appreciate.
Like, what's up? Yeah, good.
Food, mama, food.
Oh.
She's learning, but that's also a sign that she's getting more comfortable. She's starting to associate us humans with that call for food. So, you know, ready for a snack. You know, okay, mama, do any of you have a mouse in your pocket?
Ooh.
She's eating really, really well. So this bird weighs in at about 800 and, gosh, what did she weigh today? I think she weighed about 850 grams today, which is just under 2 pounds. And I think we're feeding her about 10% of her body weight a day, 12%, which is a lot for an owl.
What are you feeding her?
She gets mouse, rat, chicken, quail, and rabbit in a variety. And then the bald eagle river also gets cutthroat trout mixed into her diet. And then the little guys get crickets and mealworms mixed in.
No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So wingspan. So the bird you're about to meet, just for perspective, this guy is called the and the eagle you're about to meet actually has an 88 inch. She said to just order her.
That's so cute.
And she had a blood infection that
Hi,
was
River.
on the bone and tissue of her wrist.
She's a bald eagle.
So she can still fly, but not well enough to release.
Hey guys.
Little thing.
Bye guys. Bye bye.
She's pretty good with the iPad for checking people in. There's not that many. I'll take care of it. Twilight's got her doing
No.
stuff, which is great.
So bad. It's Rain. Rain, you're so cute. Oh, Rain, your poor little eye.
Oh my gosh, the
I am alive. Please give me space.
The slow blink, right?
Yeah. She's so cute.
Just bat those eyelashes at us. I see you.
Rain.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, cutie patootie. Oh, jeez. All right, here we go. We saw the raptors. Whee! I'm gonna hand my camera off. And yeah, that was the Teton Raptor Center. So I'm gonna put all their information in the comments below so that you guys can donate or buy a poo-poo cover, which they used to stop birds from falling into toilets. It was neat. It's good. It's good for birds. Don't let them fall and poop. So thank you guys, and I don't know where we're going now, but
Food.
another adventure.
Getting food.
We're getting food. That's not that exciting.
That's pretty exciting if you're hungry.
That's true. Oh, and I got a hoodie that on the side says "See more birds."
Hungry. Show it.
Oh, it's on. Wait, where'd it go?
We lost it.
There it is. There it is. See more birds. Come on. Oh, it's a magpie. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh. Goodbye. Jackson Hole. Ooh, you guys having fun? Say hi, Tess. Say hello. Yay. Well, my lighting's all messed up again. Whatever. We're at a ski resort, I guess. I guess that's what this is, but we're going on a hike.
Now it's a biking resort.
Yes.
Great, let's rent that 2-seater and take it down.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That's my kind of adventure, to break a leg. Bike rentals. Oh no, a climbing wall.
Strap two of them together and get a little party bike.
More of this. This is crazy. We're going, oh wow, is this the tram? Oh no, this is where you get on the tram.
Which is, you know, kind of, that's where we can like skin and
Okay,
you know,
skin up and ski down.
You were a competitive skier, right? I was. I raced
That's so
in college.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, this is Julie. Hi Julie.
Once competitive skier.
Once a competitive
So
skier.
I was, yes.
That's so awesome.
So college was 93 to 97.
That's awesome.
Where did you go to college? Michigan State. Yeah.
Mildly afraid of heights.
Julie.
Are you,
Oh, no.
Don't look down.
Julie's the reason we're all here. Yay, thanks Julie. Julie's awesome. Say hi. Oh gosh, we're so high up. Ooh.
You guys
Sorry.
look happy and it's backlit. So you're distracted. You don't know what's going on.
So I want to see Commander Holly.
Look at this. Why is there a band? Just like this hike's even better with this band. Pretty high up here now. Pretty tired. Woo! Now let go. Well, time to keep going. Keep going up. Ugh. Look at him! Oh, badger running! Oh, here we go! I made it to the top. It's getting stormy. I'm gonna go see the view. top of the mountain. Whew. I gotta make it down. Well, it's thundering now. And appropriately enough, someone just told me that there's a waffle place up here. But I'm pretty sure he just told us that so we could make it up the hill. Please don't kill us, nature.
It was a mirage.
Oh no, please. You guys follow my D&D game. You know that we're the waffle crew. And there's a waffle place. It's a waffle place. Tiny cold up here. Oh, okay. Oh no. No more waffles today. And we're trapped. There were waffles. There were waffles. We're still trapped in the waffle shop. This is my friend Graham.
I guess.
We went on the hike. We made it. But the rest of our group left us. So our party got separated. And so now we're stuck in the waffle shop until the gondola starts up again. Or forever. In which case, we will resort to cannibalism. Sorry, everyone. We made it! We're not trapped. We won't have to eat anyone.
Since they didn't have waffles.
I know, right?
Jeez. No waffles? Could have started getting ugly up there.
Oh man, we had a plan, but it's okay. Didn't have to execute it.
Do you need to come in to get a picture?
Oh no, it's good. I'm recording, so I'm okay. We made it back down! Yay! Graham, we did an excellent job when we got separated from the D&D party. Stephen and Tess waited for us. We didn't have to cannibalize anyone. Everything was fine.
My brother is safe.
Yes.
Holly is
Don't
safe.
worry. I would have fought a mountain lion. He would have been fine.
Clefairy.
Oh, you got a Clefairy. Nice.
Clefairy when I
Nice.
was waiting for you.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Worth it.
That's well worth it. All right. Well, poor Julie is going to be absolutely appalled, but it's okay. I'll give her a hug.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. We made it back down from the mountain. I'm gonna go hang out with some of my friends and have some food, and then it's back home tomorrow to the birds. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.